Hello students, welcome to computer class. Today we will learn about working with Ubuntu. Chapter number 3 in your computer book, Working with Ubuntu. So let us start reading the chapter Working with Ubuntu. Computer is a machine which cannot think and work on its own. Computer is a machine which cannot work itself. It requires instruction from the user. To work on computer and to make computer work, we need to give instruction to a computer. We need to give data to a computer. The most important program of a computer is the operating system. The most important program of a computer is operating system. It is a medium through which we can interact with the hardware using software. Now operating system is a software, and with the help of this operating system we interact with the hardwares of the computer like keyboard, mouse, CPU, right? It controls all the activities of a computer. Whatever we do on the computer, like typing, taking printout, listening music, playing videos, and playing games, all these activities are controlled by operating system. There are various types of operating systems such as Microsoft Windows, which we all use at home in our computer. Windows mostly we use, right? Linux, the operating system which we use in school, right? Ubuntu, Mac operating system. These are the types of operating system. In this chapter, we will learn about Ubuntu operating system. Now here I want to give an example. For example, you buy all those parts of computer from the market: monitor, keyboard, mouse, CPU, right? And at home you assemble it. You fix all the wires of the computer and you have arrange your all the system, computer system. But if the operating system is missing, you have not installed the operating system in your computer, you are not able to work on your computer, right? So uh, to make computer work, we can work on computer, we need an operating system so that we can interact with our computer. Now here we will learn about Ubuntu. Ubuntu is a graphical user interface called as Unity. Now Ubuntu is a graphical user interface, means we don't type commands and perform action. Here we just click and open the program. Just click and perform an action on our computer, right? So everything on our computer is graphical, not command based. We don't type the commands to perform some action. It allows the user to interact with computer system using graphical icons. There on the desktop there are some icons, and by clicking we work on it. We work on that application. It was previously known as Ubuntu Education Edition. Previously we call it Ubuntu Education Edition, its previous name. Ubuntu is considered to be one of the best available free software. Now, the most advantageous thing of this software is it is free of cost. Freely we can download it from the computer, from the internet on your computer. It is designed for use in classrooms and homes and built on top of the Ubuntu base. Now basically it is designed for the classrooms and homes. Now you can see here, this is the screen of Ubuntu, and Mac operating system looks like this and Windows 8 looks like this. Now let us discuss features of Ubuntu. Attractive and easy to use. Now Ubuntu is very attractive and also very easy to use. Ubuntu has a very attractive appearance with colorful themes. There are so many colorful themes. The use of graphical icons make it quite interactive and user friendly. The icons on it are it make it very interactive and user friendly. You can easily use it. Next is searching made easier. In Ubuntu, the dash icon allows us to quickly search and open the application, file or folders stored in our computer. Now in Ubuntu, the searching is very easy. Why? Because there is a dash icon where we can search any application, any folder. We don't have to open each and every folder to find out any application. So we can easily search it from dash icon. Next is safe and secure. Ubuntu is much safer than Windows operating system against virus and hacking attacks. The best advantage of Ubuntu is it is safe and secure. In Windows, mostly we face the problem of virus. We just plug our pen drive and we have virus in our computer, right? And also sometimes we download something from internet and we have virus in our computer, right? This thing is not possible in Ubuntu. So Ubuntu is safe from viruses and hacking attacks. It is very safe. Next is freely available. Next, Ubuntu is free of cost. Ubuntu is available free of cost, unlike Windows and Mac. Mac and Windows we have to buy, but Ubuntu is free of cost. It can be freely downloaded from the website www.adubuntu.org/download. You can also download it from internet. Just type in Google www.adubuntu.org/download, and from that website you can download Ubuntu on your computer. Next is Ubuntu supports multitasking. Now what is multitasking? At one time you can do many works, right? Ubuntu can effectively perform more than one task at a time. More than one task you can do at a time. For example, we can type letters in LibreOffice Writer while enjoying music using Rhythmbox music player. Next, educational software. Ubuntu includes a large number of educational software like gComprise, KDE, Edutainment Suite, Ubuntu Menu Editor, LibreOffice, and many more. Whereas in Windows or Mac, these softwares have to be installed separately. Due to this feature, Ubuntu is widely used in schools and colleges. Now, Ubuntu is widely used in schools and colleges. Why? Because most of the educational applications are already installed in this operating system. We don't have to separately download it from the internet. So no need to download any extra application for education purpose. Already we have enough applications in Ubuntu. Now this is the first screen of Ubuntu, the desktop of Ubuntu. Now here, as you can see these small pictures, these are icons. This is desktop and this is dash box, this one. Here when you will click it, it will become a search box where you can write anything to search. Any application which you can't see on the desktop, you can search here and you will find it. This is the second screen, dash window. When you will click on the dash button, you will see this search box. Here you can write the name of any application. As you can see, already most of the applications are visible here, and if you are not able to see the application you want to see, you can type here. Okay, this is the screen, this is the home window of Ubuntu. Here you can see desktop, documents, downloads, whatever you download, it will come here. Scratch software, public, pictures, all the pictures will be here, right? Next is file. It is a collection of. Now what is a file in Ubuntu? It is a collection of related information stored together on some storage device such as hard disk, CD, DVD or pen drive. As we keep important papers in a file, similarly any information in a computer is saved in the form of a file. Each file is given a file name that helps us to search a file stored in any location in computer. Now, to understand file, you can say file is like your notebook. For example, you have a computer notebook. In computer notebook, what you will do? You will do the homework and class work of computer, and computer topics related you will write in your computer notebook, right? So that is your file. You will write the computer related work in your computer notebook, right? So it is your file, and also you write the name of your notebook outside, right? So this is the file. Now next is folder. Let us read. As we keep all our files in a file cabinet, similarly a folder is a computer. In a computer is like a cabinet where we keep relevant files. A folder can hold other folder as well. A folder within a folder is called a subfolder. You can differentiate a file from a folder with the help of icons associated with them. Now what is a folder? Now, as you all have seen a folder which your teacher give you on PTM day, all subjects papers are in that folder. Okay, so that is example of a folder in which all the subject related papers and assignments are there in your folder. Okay, you can put all your files in a folder, so the space of folder is bigger than a file. Okay, so that's all for today. These all topics are theory based. Next topics are practical based, so we will do it practically in next period. So thank you, have a nice day.